Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to September for your general tarot reading for the month of September 2019 for sign of Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Uranus, wherever you want to, whatever you want, Sagittarius. God, I love reading for you guys. It's like Sagittarian, you know, when you're pumping, when you're shining, the whole world is shining with you. So what are you absolutely conquering or dominating now? Like, that's the feeling I got here, and I want to wish you all the best in all things, hoping everything's in alignment for you guys. Now, also, please, these are general readings. It won't resonate for everybody, but some of it might, so take what applies, throw out the rest, and please set an intention. This reading is formatted for you to be the intuitive bridge on the other side. Whatever, you and that person, you and that situation, you or whatever it is that your mind is focused on, these are awakened tarot messages now for you to make the bridge or the leap of intuitive problem solving, okay, tarot as a healing tool for medicine now. But what I'm going to do, I've got these power oracle cards, Sagittarius. We're going to jump right into it, and we're going to pull one out that is going to be your overall theme for this month of September as we read for you, okay? And this is very cool. This is the card of the Rainbow Dragon, okay? Hopefully the glare isn't too bad, or we can get that guy set up in there. Studio problems. This is the card of the Rainbow Dragon here. So this is equivalent to a large expression and transformation of expression. You may find, Sagittarius, that throughout this month in particular, or in the upcoming little while, you're challenged with having to present. If you're a performer, this could be like part and parcel for what you've got going on. For our Sagittarians, though, the diversity of the expression, the transformation of the way you're expressing yourself this month, it could be undergoing from subtle changes to very large changes in those things. When we see the Rainbow Dragon there, it's all about, you know, what is presented is what you're going to get from Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, though, may come back and be like, let's try that again. Let's take it from the top. Let's see, right? So this is a lot to do with things like first impressions, reformatting your style, personas, jumping into cultures and immersing yourself to the point where it's like you love that sort of that kind of chameleon effect of like the emulation of, if you find it's beautiful, let me plaster myself all over it, kind of Sagittarius energy, which is a very nice feeling because you guys have had a rough couple, up to 12, the last 18 months, hey, in the corner, battling it out and really coming up and into your own again, and it resonates even further. It's nice to see you in this place. All right, but we're going to get some tarot out for you. Again, I want to wish everybody the best in all things. I've had your cards shuffled up beforehand. Shuffle up against Sagittarius. But we'll give them one more quick flip through here for you guys. And then we'll cut them. And I want to wish everybody watching, now, later, the best in all things. Peace, prosperity, joy, bliss, abundance, happiness, health, and well-being for all your days. Okay, for all of our Sagittarian friends. So nice to have you here. Let's see what we've got going on. Can't delay it anymore. Here come the cards. I'm going to set those out of the way. Here they are. And 7. All right. Be well, everyone. Overall energy. Yeah, this is kind of nice. The 3 of Cups up here for you in the overall environment. So the party continues on. Back to school maybe for some, and for others it'll be like, well, the kids are back to school. I've got a little bit of free time. Let's go. Let's call up Jimmy or Joanne or Billy or Bonnie or whoever it might be. And it's like, let's just arrange some time to have that sounding board, to enjoy those social moments. Like I said, Sagittarius, you may find yourself driving these causes or being like the light of the party, the one keeping people going, right? Out to the softball game or over here, or making sure that after the kids are fed, family spending time together, all this good stuff. It's very nice to see when you guys are kind of like the camp leaders of like, hey, let's have a get together. There's no need to like be so head in the sand or, just encouraging your friends to like enjoy, laugh, be humorous, be funny, all of that good stuff, or be at joy, I guess simply is enough said. Let's leave this 3 of Cups up here as we'll relate back to it throughout the reading. Very nice in the overall energy. And the blessings continue for you guys in Virgo season, Sagittarius. It's very harmonious energy right now. This is actually about being connected to source, being connected to guides, and feeling, sometimes divinely guided and divinely inspired. The Ace of Swords is like, if you're off on a different direction, it's going to be just like a gentle tap to be like, hey, measure that what's going on in your outside world against how you're feeling on the inside, and then boom, there you have it. You've heard it here, you've heard it there, you've heard it everywhere before. If it doesn't feel right, so it's again something about intuition is shining strongly in a card which is normally about inspiration, right? And it's nice to see this here in your overall energy. You may be contributing new ideas into community, into social groups. You may be organizing for, like I said, finding yourselves wanting to create things that has to do with other people, initiate people, drive people. The sword is used for those things. Give people a gentle nudge or knight people. The sword is used for all kinds of things in that regard. And to see this up here, this is like in your reality, the ticky-tacky, the mundane, the 3D world. It's a very nice energy to have. Ain't a problem that Sagittarius can't fix, because they can do it in the mix. And it's going to be nice when it shines through. Okay. Some of you, maybe a relationship issue, feeling a lack or a misconnection with an Aquarius. It's just kind of, speaking of the mundane, we have to say what the cards are all about here. The Star reversed as well. There could be longing. There could be like even stronger passions and desires coming from Sagittarius. You guys may feel like your inhibitions are down a little bit. Some of you might be actually at risk of carrying the party too strong and too long and too forward into the night. And interestingly enough, with Aquarius, is kind of this whole aspect of the galaxy sky is kind of like this: let the party go on. There's no need to put the brakes on. Let the party continue. And if you're dealing with an Aquarian friend in this Sagittarius, it's kind of like you may be better off just to allow them their space and time and allow them to return onto you on their own time. Okay, it's nice. Don't worry. Don't stress about not meeting goals either. That's what this spread says to me so far as well, Sagittarius. Don't worry about it. Don't incur any worry, and don't dish out any reason for other people to worry. This card is up in your willpower. Let it be known that your thoughts and your actions are most powerful, Sagittarius. So we have to be most mindful sometimes and most articulate with what's communicated verbally, non-verbally, what's being said, what's being gifted, what's not being gifted, what's being shared, and what's not being shared. Six of Pentacles is all about it. It is a positive card to see up in. It almost has this whole Manipura energy to it to begin with, this card, because it's very much in balance of controlling yourself in the present moment so you're not enduring anymore, or being very careful that all karma that you are creating is most benevolent karma. Give one away, get 9 back in return, kind of thing, and kind of living by that, and having that code about what's it worth. Well, it's only worth what it is to how much better it can make it for everybody. That's its true sense of value. Okay, Sagittarius, Hierophant reversed up in the heart now. Some of you might be experiencing relationship. Again, ding, 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 you guys are feeling good, but, some signs, I'm not sure if this is like kind of like one-upsmanship or kind of like why these life energies are not, and these particular signs of Taurus and Aquarius may just not be aligned very well, or maybe feeling distant, or you may be having trouble bridging some of that loving feeling. With this sign, it's just kind of like you have to, if you're butting heads at any time, Sagittarius, remember, you guys are the catalyst. You guys are like almost weirdly center stage. Like when you're shining, everybody's happy, but if you're in like a rough patch or a go with somebody, it's like everybody's feeling that downward pressure too, right? Because it's an even balance there with the 6. So if you're waiting on a engagement, those of you that are here with questions about your marriage or a marriage or anything like that, please be known, this is up to your mind being able to weigh in the importance, okay, of your actual knowledge of what has transpired versus like kind of blindly guessing or like walking out into the night. It's like when you stumble around looking for a light switch, it's there, but it takes you forever sometimes because you're like an inch off. You don't quite know. So don't worry about these misconnections, okay? This sort of stuff. If your heart is unhappy in regards to your relationship situation, this is, the Hierophant is kind of like the master statesman. He's got the knowledge, he's got the power, he's got a lot of this kind of stuff. It's almost as if you need to allow the feelings to be and allow the situations to be, Sagittarius, and carry on. Because if, good intentions are brought forward but the heart's not happy, you have to make sure that the good gift that you're giving out into the world is that you're actually allowing it to fill your own cup, because you've got it. It's great power. You do great service through like beautiful works and all this stuff, and through your daily living. I want to make sure that you guys aren't like choking out your ability to take some of it in for you. This receiving mode, 6 of Pentacles, it shouldn't be an issue, but it could be. Some of you are just kind of like hanging on perhaps to the ideas. Could be X's, text X's and what's next is, right? All that stuff, love and relationships. The 2 of Wands. Will be a time of distancing between powerful partnerships. What I mean by that, Sagittarius, is you guys are usually privy to some like really good mutually beneficial relationships in your life. It's just part of your life path, where it's like you enrich one another's lives, but yet for that for self and that journey, it's like there will be also powerful partnerships. It could be like man and wife, but it can also mean like very much business partnerships. It's kind of like you guys, not that you're separating ways, but it's going to be tough to get on the same page with some of your most powerful partnerships this month. So make sure that you're communicating effectively, and make sure that you're keeping people updated about what's going on, where you've been, how you're doing, at risk of people just not second guessing things. All right, because Sagittarius is kind of like, you're missed when you're not there. You're missed, and people are wanting to talk to you, but again, they're like, ooh, how is Sagittarius doing? What kind of reaction am I going to get right now through this month with Sagittarius, right? A lot of you are very busy, and I get a sense of that too. There's commerce, there's trade, there's acts of design, and all this stuff going on, right? Because here it is in your future visioning. It's almost as if some of you may be feeling like other people are really, really latched on and inhibiting your time. And hopefully I haven't drug on for too long about what's all going on here. But it could be like this feeling of like, why am I just still in this same conversation with this same person? Things should have moved on by now. Things should have like progressed to a point. Because you guys are all about looking towards the future at this time, right? And it's very nice energy to have. 6 of Cups, it's okay when we see this. This is a card of the future. And it lets me know that, you guys are very good at catching or negating thought patterns and certain emotions that come about to take you into the past. So always keep looking towards the future and towards what's next, like this person is here, because old archetypes, Sagittarian friends, you've watched them fall. Many of you have watched them fall in your lifetime. And if you're really young, you may have just witnessed like the last of these archetypes really just come crumbling to the ground. So don't let this interfere, whether you identify with astrology, religion, or whatever it might be. Don't allow any positioning of fear to enter in here. And this can be meaningful towards, past programming, right? What a child's been told, like, all of this stuff as you brought it through in this lifetime. It's good. It's looking towards the future. And then in from Source, just a reversal on a Princess of Pentacles card here. So again, not too much major life-changing energy this month. This is going to be run-of-the-mill, Sagittarius. You're in the pilot seat. You're in the captain's seat. Because when the party's over, remember, the party got started here. You guys are ready to go. Lots of this stuff. And then here, as we move out of September and into Libra season, you guys are going to want to make sure that you have taken care and you haven't neglected any responsibilities throughout this time as well. It's like, stay up to date and current in your communication fully, and then you get, what's underneath that? Definitely the world and new romance may be set to come in a few months' time, all right, as we move in towards, the middle of fall. All right, I'm going to pull the interesting reading, Sagittarius, and they've all been tricky for September. Because everybody's dealing with their blessings, with their own, and it's coming into the fullness of like, some people are, especially in the northern hemisphere, this continent we read for now, some people are already like, oh my goodness, feels like winter is coming, like that old TV show. I can't remember what it's called, right? And others are like, no, let's keep this party going. We haven't even seen Halloween yet. We got Thanksgiving. We got all this stuff. And it has this potential to just roll right through to Super Bowl time so fast that before we know it, it's like, wow, how far have we come? How effectual have we been? So it's kind of interesting. This is a very subtle, it's been a very subtle reading for you guys about like, yeah, it's kind of this and that and not much out of the ordinary other than you guys like kind of injecting a lot of energy into those social situations. Let's see what your poker hand has. You got a Joker, the Maverick, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Sorry, that was poker hand. You only get those ones. And we just kind of want to have a look, right? What we said, okay? If you feel at all, Sagittarius, like things that you're super passionate about, you feel stuck, you definitely have to rely on your intuitions. Don't quit on something just because it got difficult perhaps in a moment, all right? That would be kind of like wild and like, unbounded. You wouldn't know what to make of it, or it could end up feeling like lost or wasted time, all right? But this is like kind of like have the secure knowledge that your intuition has pointed you in and don't quit. Just when you're on the verge of something, or you think it's unattainable, or you're like, I've tried and tried, but it's just not there, This is in regards to self now, self-promotion, not so much relationships, but Sagittarians really awakening and reaching their next level. Whatever it is, rewarded or otherwise, or just good luck to come your way in life, okay? This is about not giving up this particular hand, all right? So let's do it. Let's keep this. Right now we're sitting on a pair of kings. It's really nice. This is you, the King of Wands, Sagittarius. You've got a nice mount that allows you to have a powerful stay in situations. And we're going to pull these 3 cards for you. We're going to burn that one because we've seen it by accident. We're going to pull the next 3. All right. There you are. Because the relationship is coming. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's coming particularly this month. This is about big things needing to happen between now and Libra season, kind of arranging or lining this stuff up. But here again, fire sign, fire sign. How attractive is this King of Wands to the traditional or Queen of Wands to the other fiery self when we know how wild and untamed that passion can be? 6 of Pentacles shows up once again, you guys. So again, just stay the middle and try to bring that happiness with you wherever you can. Don't let any sticky energy or weirdness stick to you this month, okay? Especially in the workplace. This is what you're putting in is absolutely equal to what you're getting out this month. And if you stay the course, if you can accept it and allow it and be at one with it, look at that. No choice but for romantic connections, new love, and lots more passion to come your way. It's a very nice poker hand there with a pair of kings. Libra had a pair of aces, okay? But you guys are in second. Virgo had a pair of queens and Scorpio had nothing. Scorpio had to fold their hand, all right? And for those of you that are here with romance, we're taking a peek ahead a couple months because we're like, yeah, September, yeah, whatever, Sagittarius. And we're waiting for that, that change, that real change of season that we can feel. Can't you feel it? It's coming, and it's the way it goes. All right, and here you go. This could be the one, Sagittarius. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So if any of you had questions, it's there. But again, look at the rainbow dragon, how the energy is expressed. The reading's been all about that, right? That's very much, could this be the one? Oh, my big old arm on the screen. You've already met this person. So if it doesn't feel like, hey, well then, where are they? Why haven't they been here? This is due to a big transformation about the expression of intention, good acts and all that stuff, actually making a move, getting some momentum behind, powering up or leveling up these relationships for you, all right? All right, as always, we've got the autumn equinox happening in September, beautiful, the full harvest, full moon, okay, the harvest full moon coming up. Pretty excited for it. Should be a good season for Collective and Sagittarius. Thanks for bringing the party with you wherever you go. We are most obliged. Thanks again for joining us. Oh, hey, and if you these videos, if you liked them, if you're still here watching till the end, please remember to give a thumbs up and check out the description boxes down below. All that stuff that the YouTubers tell you. Okay, Sagittarius, see you soon.